What's up, guys? Welcome to another edition of Wyatt's Toy Show and a couple of non-wrestling figures today. I picked these up if you saw one of the recent hauls in Ross a few weeks back and how to unbox them. If there's one thing I'm a fan of besides wrestling figures and Star Wars figures, it's Mcfarlane'S, man. I love the Batman stuff he does. And I don't always buy these spawns at full price, but when you go into Ross, you find them for $4 or $5. It's hard to leave these on the shelf. And make sure you hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss anything. We've got lots of videos coming up. We've been picking up a lot of stuff at Christmas. So look forward to all these unboxings. But first up, we have a Page Punchers featuring Spawn #1 with Spawn and Anti-Spawn in it. It comes with a comic book. Going to get this out in just a minute. And second up, we have the Reaper from the Spawn comic book series. I'm a sucker for a figure with a giant sword, or in this case, axe. I can't remember what those are officially called, but it's just freaking cool. So we're going to get these out of the box and check them out. Let's see what they're all about. Let's get this Page Puncher out of here first. And man, Mcfarlane'Toys. Looks like a lot of tape on here, but we'll get this out real quick. And not too bad. Actually, this one wasn't too bad to punch out of there. It should be easy to punch out since it's called a Page Puncher. Comes with a little stand for the couple little mini figures. Let's look at this comic book first. And man, it's a full reprint of Spawn #1. That's pretty cool. I think I have Spawn #1 somewhere. I might have sold it years ago. Who knows? But cool reprint comic of Spawn #1 there. Let's get this out. Looks like there's another part to the stand there. Okay, so this is cool. This is like a backdrop for the stand. So you can stand the figures up in front of it. Looks like that's actually pretty cool. A little feature there. I did not know these had those. I just looked at it and thought it was packaging. Let's get Anti-Spawn out for a second there. A little mini Anti-Spawn. And one thing Mcfarlane does not slack on is the display. Is the detail, even these small figures, man. This is actually a really nice little mini figure of Anti-Spawn there. Looking cool with the purple belt, sharp details in the cross and everything that's on it. Not bad at all. And let's get Spawn himself out there, the main event guy from this series. I remember being in high school when Spawn came out, and that's how old I am. And it was a big deal, man. Spawn was a huge comic book deal when all those guys left Marvel to go to Inform Image Comics. And there we have Spawn himself. This is a cool little set, man. It looks like Spawn fits on one side here on the stand. If I have the stand not upside down. Or no, okay, they just sit on there. So this attaches to this, it looks like. There we go. And then Spawn and Anti-Spawn fit on both sides. Wow, I did not know it had a little display inside there. And I'm going to hold this up so y'all can see it. That is cool, man. I know the Page Punchers had this. I knew one of my kids had bought one of the Batman Page Punchers one, and they didn't have all this cool stuff. Hey, for $4, this is a cool little piece to have sitting on the shelf. You know, I really think it is a nice little piece. We're going to set that down there. But let's get the Reaper opened up. All right, man. I'm not super familiar with the Reaper, as I did not keep reading Spawn comics all those years. But again, man, a $4 Mcfarlane, not going to leave that on the shelf. Let's you know, I mean, even if you don't need it, why would you not buy a $4 Mcfarlane figure? You know, it's just like, it makes sense to purchase. So we've got some wings behind him here. This is going to go nice with the other Spawn I unboxed a few weeks back on the channel, if you remember that. And as always, Mcfarlane comes. Man, I wish Mattel and Hasbro would do this and put stands with their figures, because it makes it so nice and convenient to do that. As we know, because you know, there's some figures, especially Hasbro, they don't want to stand up at all. No trading card in this one like they do the Batman stuff. But there is the stand that comes with it, with the if I get out there, with the Spawn logo on it. There's this freaking cool sword, and a pair of wings are going to go in the back of this bad boy here in just a minute. And he comes with a couple of extra hands here. I'm not even going to try to pop those out of the package right this second. Yeah, let's get off. Okay, so he's got the twist ties as usual on here. Twist tie 1, twist tie 2, twist tie number 3 on the arms there, and twist tie number 4. And that should be all the twist ties to get this guy out of there. And we're going to rip him out. And oh, there we go. That's what it is. He's got something around the body there too. Got to keep those figures secure so these figure swappers don't try to swap them out, you know. And set the hands over there. And man, not one of the more detailed Mcfarlane toys, but still pretty cool. Brown paint apps, not good. Man, looks like he moves around pretty swell. Not gonna complain for $5. I mean, you know, now if I can get these wings on the right way, let's see how these go. I have no idea where's that box. Let's see what these wings look like. We don't want to make sure we put them backwards. Okay, so the feathers go. All right, I think I see how it goes. And yes, we're figuring out how these wings go. Got to pop that bad boy in there, fold them out that way, and pop this bad boy on that side. He has a left wing and a right wing. And I might have to swap the hands and get the sword inside there. But man, it's a heavy duty figure once you get those wings on there right like that. But man, that's cool, man. The Reaper from Spawn. And let me see if I can get this hand out and swap that so we can have him hold this freaking awesome skiff type weapon he has. Get that hand off there. Because, I mean, what's the point in having him if he doesn't hold the weapon, right? And, man, these Mcfarlane'S, they are some tight plastic when you first get them. Pull and pop on there. Otherwise, he's going to be handless and he won't just go on. Oh man, we're not getting this guy on there right now. I'm gonna have to mess with that a little bit, but he's on there basically. And let's put the sword weapon skit thing in there so he can look menacing and evil and all that kind of good stuff. And he doesn't hold this very well, but I'll have to mess with that some more and play with it. But still cool, man. The Reaper from Spawn, little anti-Spawn and Spawn 2-pack here. Some cool Mcfarlane'S. And keep watching the channel. We've got some more. I've got some Batman Forever Mcfarlane'S and some more cool stuff coming up. So if you like the non-wrestling toys, make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you as always for watching Wyatt's Toy Show.